Me, I never been a joker. Hit the X, I got the poker. She kinda vulgar. Take it to the room, she meet the gang and you know that it's over. Ain't no leftovers. Riding around the city, flying some whips. I got a chauffeur. She getting lucky and wishing on stars. Might as well blow on the clover. Hey, see back in the Rover. I probably choke her. No loving, no hold her. Not here to console her. Don't buy, I'm the owner. That just sound like an older. She wanna give me the run around, all around sack. She better stay at Fashion Nova. Money a jigger like Cova. Get to me, he is the middleman. Misbehaving, got a reprimand. Now we in club throwing money like Philly dance. We come from nothing, so we not used to it. This game was on, we wasn't influenced. We got it the harder way, pennies was ruined. They cheering my name while the ladies is ruined. Look, shooters is looking congruent, looking the same, ready to aim. Like a movie, how it's full of the clips, and I have to call me a go win in the team. My star is so bright and it's giving them hope. Work on the block, how we moving the dope. Roster is I just keep no one reserve. I lead the pack, I am the GOAT. What you gon' choke? Baby Nina that gon' sing like Simone. Head ringing like a phone. Feeding on my dog with bones. Freaky women coming home. Taking my seat on the throne. Hell of my dreams looking lucid. Don't come here playing stupid. Dirt you can scoop it. Make your own grave. Suicide, no one gon' prove it. I can lend you all the keys to the car. They'll be calling Ghostbusters. I keep the top missing in the snow. How the summer gon' trust us? Ladies, they lust us. They all know better. They all know we ain't no lovers. Make it rain, I make it thunder. Like homie, I'm a doctor. Me, I never been a joker. Hit the X, I got the poker. She kinda vulgar. Take it to the room, she meet the gang and you know that it's over. Ain't no leftovers. Riding around the city, flying some whips. I got a chauffeur. She getting lucky and wishing on stars. Might as well blow on the clover. Me, I never been a joker. Hit the X, I got the poker. She kinda vulgar. Take it to the room, she meet the gang and you know that it's over. Ain't no leftovers. Riding around the city, flying some whips. I got a chauffeur. She getting lucky and wishing on stars.
Yo, what's up, Loko?
Yo, one second. I gotta get into character, you feel me? Hold on.
Get into character.
What's going on? You feel me? It's weird, you feel me? We not outside, so it's different.
I think it's better not to be outside, right now?
I mean, yeah, for the circumstances, of course.
Yeah.
But what's going on?
How you feeling, Loko?
I'm cool, you know what I mean? in terms of health, I'm cool. In terms of everything else is lit.
He's got the glasses on and everything.
Yeah, man. They call it the hair Warbucks.
So how long have you been in quarantine for? What day are you on?
I should be asking you. You look like you tracking this stuff. I don't even know.
I'm not tracking it. I don't know. I think I've been in my own house probably for 3 weeks now.
Oh, it's been, to me, what is that, 21 days?
Probably, yeah.
I've only stepped out for, groceries? And that's it. So I've been outside maybe 4 times. 21 days, though?
Yeah. 21 days.
Oh, that's scary. You look like you gaining weight at the crib.
Who, me?
Yeah. Since the last time I FaceTimed you.
Man. Hey, King, I'm not going outside to shoot some hoops. I don't trust it. I told Pavetta the other day when I was doing the podcast that my neighbor was walking his dog and he was coughing and sneezing when I went to go get a package.
Yo, it's nasty out here, man.
It is.
It is so nasty.
Oh, man. So are you ready for April 3rd?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just I'm trying to get used to this energy of you and I not being literally right next to and across from one another. I'm used to giving my little crazy answers and then looking at you and laugh. And it's like I'm looking at just my wall. Like, what's going on? Oh man, this is not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's the Rona radio.
Oh, man. Rona radio, yeah. Man. But in terms of April 3rd, man, yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this thing for a long time, man. You know better than anybody. March 27th was the day we were ready to shoot. Was the day that lives were supposed to change. Was the day that movies were supposed to be made, where dreams were supposed to come true. And you know what I'm saying? Like you just said, Rona took over, took his course, and did his thing. So it is what it is. But April 3rd being that now it's finally set in stone. We can and cannot do. Obviously we can't party, we can't celebrate. I mean, of course we can celebrate. We can't go out and perform the joint. So it's whatever. But I'm just ready for it to come here. I'm not ready for it to come and be over. I'm ready for it to just come so we can just finally, all the hard work, all of the pain and suffering, all of this and the other can finally be out the window. And we can enjoy this as a family. Because we some people just been enjoying it as like a little 1-2. They come through, they hear me play it on like a live or a video, and that's it. And because this it's gonna be so long to even do, and with so like much work in it, that I didn't even send songs to my close people like I usually do. Because I was too tired, bro.
Yeah.
I was too tired. Like I was on the phone with Maniac today.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Maniac.
I was on the phone with Maniac. He's like, yo, bro, when this is over, we gotta get right back to work. And usually me, I'd be like, yeah, bro, of course, that's not even a question. But I was like, yo, Maniac, I'm tired. And maybe it's just rolling too, just being inside that nothing. Maybe that's why I'm tired too. When I used to run the streets, I was lit. Like nobody was telling me nothing. I just need a little 2-hour nap. I'm ready to go for the next 22 hours.
Yeah.
You say you know you don't sleep.
Yeah.
So,
when I'm at that station, especially around some of those people, I always gotta be.
Exactly.
You know how I'm feeling about them, but
exactly. Man. April 3rd, I'm ready for it. I'm looking forward to it.
April 3rd. What are we gonna do in terms of an album listening party? Something over the live on Instagram?
Yes, 100%. We are doing Instagram Live. I believe there's like 3 Instagram Lives going on. You know what I'm saying?
I know WSJU Radio is doing something.
Huh?
I know WSJU Radio is going to be playing your album. Was it Thursday?
Yes. Say again?
They're doing it Thursday, right?
Yeah, they're doing it Thursday, 8:00 p.m. That's the official, I guess, St. John's release. Release party. If you attend
No. We don't give credit to that school. We give it credit to the radio station.
Oh, absolutely. Look, if you're being honest, it's all about me anyway, baby. So come on. But nah, being, president of the radio station, you know what I'm saying? There's people that go there, that's my people. So that's why I just shout. It's never about them. Yeah. It's about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, WSJU, they doing it 8:00 p.m. When that's over with, whenever, that's done, I don't know, it's the start and finish. I'm trying to let it be like an hour. But when that's done, I'm hosting my own official IG Live. And, it's going to be fairly similar. You ask me questions, I answer. I play songs. I probably don't play full-on songs. I do some little snippets. And, it's going to be fairly similar to what I did the other night. Only thing is this is going to be announced. See, what I did the other night was real impromptu. It was just me being so itchy and antsy and just, I was mad that no music was out on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to music every Friday night, whether it be from my favorite artists who I care to listen to, don't care to listen to, just to see what's up. And it was just a bad Friday for some reason. It was like nothing was out. I said, nah, I got to go on IG Live and show the people we've been working.
Yeah.
And people showed up. It was lit. And, so we just got to build off that. I've been watching a lot of other Instagram Lives, and we just going to cater it around that to make my joint popular.
Mm-hmm. So what was some of the reception that you received after Winter Sprinter?
Beautiful, great. I mean, dog, I did... What I do? 18 shows in 30 days.
18 shows
I think that was the number. Mm-hmm. You feel me? The biggest song in the joint, right, dude? I couldn't go nowhere where people knew me and people wasn't telling me that they needed the right dude. It was lit. People loved the intro. People saying they needed more intros like that. Obviously when the time comes, the reception for Winter Sprinter was great. And it was so good that I felt like it wasn't even good enough. You feel me? And I'm gonna let that make sense in a second. Like, I felt like it was so good to where it's like, damn, this reception is literally all I could have asked for. And because it's all that I could have asked for, I know I should have asked for more. Like, I'm thankful for it. I'm lit out of that. But I know I could have hit a higher, pinnacle, whatever, to get an even greater reception. But for the most part, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? People was ready for more. People was waiting for more. People loved what they got. People was eating it up. And it just made people want more out of me, which is what I wanted in the first place anyway.
Yeah. So what was your favorite show for Winter Sprinter?
Too many. I don't know. Too many.
Too many? Didn't you travel for something?
Because I even look back then, and like it was so many shows in that month. It was me ripping and running. And when I say that, it's like, it was just me trying to really get my name popping. So it's like I couldn't even bask in what was going on for a lot of the joints. It was like, knock it out the park, get some Instagrams, network. I'm gone within like 5-7 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it was just on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. So it was like I didn't just really like sit and be like, ooh, this was a good one, this was a good. And another thing too with that was a time where I was running around so quick that a lot of my people, whether they be in school or the case may be, just couldn't even keep up with me and what I was doing. So it was like a lot of the times I was out there moving dolo and solo just for the sole fact of like just trying to get the work done and move on. So it's like, because it's different when I have all my people there. It's like a scene, it's a movie and all of that. And then when it's just me on straight business grind, let's knock it out, let's go. So, I mean, if you ask me my favorite winners for the show, I couldn't even tell you because I probably don't even remember that joint.
Didn't you travel for some of them?
I traveled 2, I believe. But even then, it's like, you know, I wouldn't say those are my favorites, like in terms of the traveling ones. But it's like, you know what I mean? The ones that always do the most to me are the ones where my people are there and we able to do that as one. You know what I'm saying? Those are always gonna be the ones that stick. And when I'm not saying I didn't have those. I'm just saying to where it's like memorable. I've done too many because even when I did that 18 stint run or whatever, think about it. Like I had like 20 more shows after that. You know what I mean? So it's like now I gotta forget all the 20 I did after the 18 and all of that. Hello, I'm here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Oh yes. Like I gotta forget the 20. Then I gotta forget all the other joints I did before the 8. Like I just have no clue. No clue.
Now, did you start working on the next album right after Winter Sprinter?
No. Absolutely not. You know, I'm someone who the way I do it for what's next, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, yeah, this album is next, but it wasn't the immediate next, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew I wanted to get some singles off before I did anything else. I knew I wanted to get an EP off.
Coop
Dreams. Yeah, Coop Dreams, exactly. So I wanted to figure out that stuff before I even thought about the album, you know what I'm saying? So, like, first was, singles, boom, what we got? I think I did Awesome and Sun Else, I don't even remember. And I'm like, boom. I did a 9-track album with really 7 because it was 2 skits, 7 songs. You know, my catalog now is like a 10-song catalog. I'm like, this is cool, but you know, 10 songs are basically one album. People need more. People gonna get tired of the same 10 over and over. I said, all right, let me give them 4 more free joints. Not free, of course, so we don't do that. But let me give them 4 more joints. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm in a very important phone call right now. I'm on a very important phone. You see, look, the African parents. I hit them locals. I'm gonna be there after. I'm coming. After, yeah. Thank you. That matches that. Anyway, dude. I didn't know I wasn't a story. Oh yeah. So I said, let me give them 4 more joints. You know, just to add more to the catalog. I said, okay. I had a 4. I got some more singles off. I'm like, now we looking good. Now we cooking with gas. Now people are still noticing and whatever the case may be. So I'm like, you know, this is how we build a momentum before we get to the next big thing. You know what I mean? So the album wasn't even thought about after Winter Sprinter. That was the last thing on my mind. I used to tell you. You was like, oh, we gonna get another one. I said, no. Not at all, my friend.
You know I always want you working, and I know you're always working.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. People be like, yo, we know you do already. So that's why it's not like, we're not asking you for much. I'm like, you're not, but I'm tired. Leave me alone.
So how long have you been working on Second to None?
6 months.
6 months.
6 months. I believe it to 6 because I did Waves September. Waves September. I had a few other joints, I don't think they're on it, but that like were just a part of that whole process.
Yeah.
And that all started in September, and it ended in March. So like literally, even though I knew it was March 27th, all that, I was still writing and recording in the month of March when the joint is due. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, and I mean, I must have had 45 or so joints written out to be on some like, all right, we gonna listen to these joints, we gonna figure it out, we gonna weed them out, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. And you know, I'm somebody who, you know, I could perform written joints to my people and they'll be like, this ain't gonna be the one. Like, if you like really put the beat on it with your voice and all of that, and you do a show, it's not gonna hit the same the way it's supposed to and all of that. So, that's how I read them out, at least. So just over this last 6 months, that's all I've been doing, just writing a bunch of stuff, throwing stuff away, adding stuff. Literally, my man's, I'm sure you got more questions and just going to get into it, but just like real quick, my man started producing, right? His name is Grant.
Oh yeah, shout out to him.
Exactly.
Just started an Instagram.
Just started producing. And even quick story, I'm here with Mad Max. I'm talking to myself. I'm saying, we used to produce when we was like 13, 14. It was a train wreck, a tragedy. The worst thing it is I've ever touched in existence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was bad. So we stopped, you know what I mean? He was like, you know what, man, let me try this one again. I'm like, yo, bro, this joint ain't gonna work. It ain't worked last time, it ain't gonna work this time. And it didn't work. But he kept at it. I gave him Maniac's number, him and Maniac linked up, they were doing some things together. In a matter of maybe 2 weeks, he got nice out of nowhere. Nice. And Max, I don't just touch anybody's beats. You know that.
No, yeah.
People that ask, you feel me, and you feel me, it just don't happen for everybody.
Yeah, no.
So, and granted, yeah, that's my man, but I don't mean nothing if it's not worthy, I'm not getting on it, you know what I mean? Literally, like, fourth quarter, last minute, 3 seconds left on the clock. He's getting nice. Out of nowhere, boom, 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 killing it. He's like, yo, bro, I got something for you, bro. You're going to want to add it to the album. I'm like, you're crazy. I'm not adding nothing else to this joint. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm resting. Give me a break. He's like, yo, bro, trust me. I said, all right, let me see what this joint is. He sent it to me, and I was like, oh, man. I said, I got to take something off the album. and I'm putting this joint here. So, I mean, so I did that, and I literally, that was literally, Max, last week.
Wow. So you just put a track on the album last week?
Last week. Max.
Yeah.
My album was supposed to come out March 27th.
Yeah.
I think that's God on his side too, because if everything would have went the way it went before, that song would have never made it. Because you know what I mean?
What song is it? Is it on the track list?
Yeah, it's the 42 Juice.
Okay, number 7 on the track list. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just unveiled the album cover 5 days ago on Instagram, seconded on Loko Warbucks. Let's let the audience see it right now.
Yes, sir. Let them see it. I don't even know how this works because it ain't the way I'm used to.
We got the camera in the background. You see my clips from Instagram. You know how we're doing it.
Yeah, I see when you and Mula was doing it.
Yeah, Rona Radio here.
Yeah.
And we should let them see the track list too.
Absolutely.
You just unveiled that today on Instagram as well.
Come on, man. Movie maker.
There we go. 13 tracks, and you were doing a giveaway on the Instagram too. I saw that. Who was the winner?
Yes. Her name is confidential_KP. She won. I didn't say what she won, but I'll say it here because I want it to be a surprise when she actually got it. Well, she knows what it is. Everyone else don't know what it is. They're gonna be like, "Oh my goodness!" But she's winning. What's it called? She won a free Loko Warbucks second to none hoodie.
Oh wow! Yeah.
You feel me?
I saw those fire hoodies.
You saw what? Those things don't exist. What did you see?
I saw those fire hoodies.
I'll say it again. You didn't see that. What are you talking about?
Oh, we're keeping that on the DL.
Yeah, on the DL. That's between. It's a secret society.
It's a secret.
All we ask is trust.
Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, she got that. Like I said, no one has seen it yet. So she's gonna enjoy that. And when everyone else does see it, then then it won't be a surprise anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt trying to give away all the secrets.
So you dropped Waves. That was the first single off the album. Then you dropped Joker. What do you feel had the most impact?
Say that again?
You dropped Waves as your first single, then you dropped Joker. What do you feel had the most impact?
Oh, that's not even a question. Waves.
Waves.
No, It's not even a question. Only because what's it called? Damn, what was I even saying? Oh, I mean, we saw what it did. We saw the monster that Waze was. We saw what it did to the to the community, to my bank account, to my to a lot of things. It did good. You know what I mean? Like people, I don't think I ever told this story to like many people. I told it like homies, you know, because they care. Everyone really don't care.
We'll tell it here. Big platform.
I mean, but I went into Tafner one day, right? And it was an intramural basketball.
Oh, the Tafner. Everyone thinks they're all-star basketball players. Okay, but go ahead.
I mean, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah. Everyone thinks they're on the dream team. Go ahead.
You know. But anyway, me and Monty walk in, right? And a game is going on. And then these like 6-7 girls on the sideline. I don't know these girls from nowhere. I walk in. It's happening. That was happening. Me and Monty walk in, da-da-da. And I think my hair was out at the time. So, like, it was the afro. What you see on the cover is, like, what my hair was.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, I just hear these girls go, I'm on the way! I was like, huh? I said, excuse me? And I turned to Mom. I was like, yo, you heard that? She said, yeah, I heard it. So I turned around and I was like, so I went over. I was like, yo, did y'all just sing I'm on the way? He's like, yeah, we know you. I said, oh, that's crazy. So it was cool. But I mean, yeah, Waze is one factor. I got the only thing I wasn't too pleased about with Waze, and it's not anyone's fault but my own. But I was being more diligent and on top of my school stuff, right? So because of that, I chose not to do as many shows, as many appearances, and all of that.
Schoolwork can be an impediment sometimes, can it? Schoolwork can be an impediment, can it?
Say that again, because when I told you told him, you'd be like, you did. What you said?
Oh, schoolwork can be an impediment, can it be?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you're trying to take over the world. You know what I'm saying? but it is what it is. You know, it wasn't even my call to make. It was the people around me, the people that were surrounding me. They was like, look, you know, like we want to see you do good in every area of your life. You know, we want to see you be successful in every area of your life, and because of that, we think that you should just, you know, just stay on top of your schoolwork as much as you would with your music. You know what I'm saying? And at first, I was like, yo, come on, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be right. And I was like, you know what? You know, y'all are right. You know, I mean, these are the steps I gotta take. These are the stuff I gotta do. Let me do it, knock it out, and you know, I'm gonna reap the benefits of everything later. So that was the only thing. Waves was so big that I just know it could have been bigger had I been on my like literally my demon time where I'm just out everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because of the whole school thing, I was like, you know, I got to take a step back and just work the song pretty much from the home base, basically.
And something that makes you stand out from other artists on campus is that you've done many performances, and the most recent one was the open mic one, right?
Yeah, we tore that down.
How was that?
How was that? Come on, man. I guess me getting back to my real life, not being cocky Warbucks, you know what I'm saying? But I be joking around with Max about stuff like that. But no, it was fun. I love when, you know, the people at home treat you how you're supposed to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go out and do something somewhere, they treat you a certain way. When I'm here, they treat you a certain way. Like they was like Michael Allo, my man. He's like, yo. He's like, I know you don't be doing St. John shows. I know you don't. But I need you to turn this crowd out. Yeah. He said, if anyone can do it, I know you can. I was like, yo, Mike, you know, I don't know, man. I don't be feeling it. He's like, yo, I know you're gonna turn it out. I said, all right. Yeah. Went up there, man. You made it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. You know, me in the crowd, jumping on chairs, people wilding, singing my song, throwing pieces of clothing out or whatnot. You know, it's an experience every time I touch the stage. Mm-hmm.
What songs did you perform? You did Joker, right?
Joker and Waves.
Mm-hmm. You came out with the Joker mask?
Nah, that was a different show.
Oh, that was a different show.
That was a show in Brooklyn.
Where'd you get the Joker mask from?
Man, I told G Sleazy, get that joint on Amazon. I'm like, yo, make this happen. I need it. Because the joint in Brooklyn, it was like 100 people are so deep. I'm like, I said, this is going to be the one where I need a mask. So we was in there masked up, shirt off, same thing, jumping off stage, jumping on the stage, mosh pit with the crowd, just lit movie, all that stuff, man. It's funny, I threw the mask at the Brooklyn show, right?
Uh-huh.
I should have kept it, because it would have, St. John's would have ate it up.
Yeah.
Oh, Max, they would have ate it up.
Yeah, they would have. Anything that has a gimmick gets a lot of attention.
Anything. And it's just, I regret it every day, because when I threw the mask, I lost the mask. Like, I think someone just took it. They was like, oh, this is mine now. So it was like, and I wouldn't.
Now they'll need it for the coronavirus.
So I was like, because I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to throw it again, I'm going to lose it again. So I'm like, I'm not about to.
No, but now, Loko, you gave someone a coronavirus mask now, see?
I don't know if they would ever use that, but I mean, that's up to them.
Now, what date was that? Do you remember? What month?
Lord have mercy, Max, you're killing me. February? No. March 1st? It couldn't have been. No. I told you, I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
I have no idea. I was promoting it so much. You think I remember stuff like that, but I don't remember.
I don't know. I figured you would. But in terms of performance-wise, you think Waze is the most song that gets the most hype in the crowd?
Oh, easily. Because it's a catchy joint that once you get the hook, you don't, like, in terms of like a performer type thing, you don't need the verse. You know what I'm saying? You just, you sing the whole hook, you hype yourself up for the verses, and then once the hook come back around again, I'm on the way! Like, I've seen people run around the room to my joint. I'm like, yo, come back. Like, where you going? Like, it's been crazy to watch. I was just watching the Hatfield show, and like seeing how crazy that was. Like, it was wild. But Waves easily, like, Waves is one of those songs where you come out, right, you do like 3-4 songs, and you say you're about to get off the stage, right, but you never performed Waves yet. And everyone's like, yo, how you not gonna perform Waves? And then you come back to the stage like, yo, wait, y'all want Waves? They're like, yeah. I'm like, y'all want Waves? Yeah. And then we just shut it down with Waves to end the night.
Yeah.
That's what Waves is.
So how about we get to the next question here, and that is, what made you choose the title Second to None?
Wonderful question. Second to None, where Second to None comes from is me not thinking, but knowing that, well, one is imagining where I come from. That's one. Realizing that I've been grinding, I've been working, I've been hustling, I've been getting to it, I've been sacrificing stuff, I've been putting myself on the line, I've been, asking for help. I haven't been taking handouts. I've, just been on a crazy run of just building myself up, you know what I'm saying? And just asking others to believe in me and to truly just stand by me and whatnot. And with that, with all of that put together, it feels like it made me the man I am today and the man that I'm, even still, coming up to be, you know what I mean? Like, it's just been a crazy roller coaster of me working from literally, like, say there's 100 rappers, right? From being 101 to being number one now, you know what I'm saying? Of course, there's still room for improvement. There's still room to work. There's still, a lot to learn, whatever. But for, like, where I've been going, from school to shows to the hood to whatever, I feel like when it comes to this pen thing, the ability to create a song, all of that stuff, nobody, nobody is even remotely close to what I do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there's people out there that'll be like, oh, what? You like, I'm better than you. All right, let's come see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's again, like, it's not me having a braggadocious, spirit like that. It's just me, like, I know all that I've been through. I know the work I put in. I know, like even like people like you. I tell you all the time, like, yeah, I'm not where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, pardon me, no. I'm not. I know where I used to be. I'm where I want to be at now because I wasn't cool staying, where I was at before. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why I don't stick around the St. John scene too much, and that's because I know there's more to the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? I even be telling you, I be like, yo, you're such a great individual. Like, what you do, sooner or later, you're going to have to break away from this because you dominated this joint already, man. The world is waiting for you now. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the whole second and none thing comes from. It's not even just for me, myself. It's just for everyone to realize, like, yo, you conquering where you at. What's next? Where we going? Like, what's the... You ever see Carlito's Way?
Of course, Al Pacino.
Come on, like, he's like, come on, I'm going. The dinner's closed. Where we going to for breakfast? Like, that's my whole second and nothing. Like, what's next? What are we doing? Because I'm on top of everything right now. There gotta be another place that, you know what I'm saying, I could top that too, you know what I mean? So whether that be the rest of New York, whether that be the rest of the tri-state area, whatever it may be, like, I'm gonna get there. But for where I'm at now, in the situation that I'm in, I'm first place. I'm second to nobody. And that's all really due to just the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? He's one I blessed me with this talent and these friends and these people who look out for me and these DJs and these, even the situations, you know, that I've been in, whatever. He's guided me along the way and it's made it happen for me. So, I mean, that's who I offer it all up to, God. And then just the work ethic and ability to create. That's why I feel like I am second to none, and that's why the title is such. Yeah. And also, it's also my fault. Also, it's kind of funny because it's like it's the second album, so it's like second to none. You know, that little those kind of things.
Do you feel like you've grown as an artist since Winter Sprinter?
Easily. I write songs better. I'm more versatile. I'm not really as boxed as I was on Winter Sprinter. Because it might not seem like it on Winter Sprinter, but I definitely was in a certain like 3-step, 4-step box. Like I was kind of Winter Sprinter was good, but it was like expected. Like, ooh, yeah, you know, I know he sounds like that. It was like very, very few surprises, I could say. Like me as an artist, you know, you and me talk about this all the time. We fight about it all the time. You know how you want the one sound that you know I can't do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we fight about that all the time.
No, you can do it. You can do it in freestyles.
You see that? But here's the thing. That's what we're talking about growth now. That's what I'm saying. Like I know I'll kill that in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what I can kill. That you know that might not be my strong suit. That might be my weak point. Like believe it or not, I never in my life thought I could make a drill record. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm so conscious and fun. I never thought that.
Yeah, I want to get into that too.
Oh, and we will. You know, I'm sure all night. Okay. But like I never in my life thought. I'm like, yo, yeah, I know how to have fun. I know how to write, but I don't know how to do this. My first time ever writing it my first took me like 20 minutes to write. 20 minutes, and come correct with my shout out my man Cody, Rich, Sean, O'Maddy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you know, Kev for making that happen. It's so Kev making that happen. Like 20 minutes, I wrote that joint. My verse was a body. That another verse was a homicide. Like we killed that joint. I said, okay, this is cool. Let me try it again. Did it on the album. People been hearing snippets of it, whatever. They're like, oh my goodness, like you just coming nasty on this.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah, thank you.
But here's the thing that you know, and I turn the track off once you're done. I like your part of the drill because
I just heard what you said.
I like the fact that you're lyrical on the drill beats. You're not going to be doing like Pop Smoke does and all that stuff. I mean, rest in peace of Pop Smoke, but I mean,
he doesn't do that.
You know what I'm talking about though. Some of these drill rappers that are out here acting funny and you know.
Yeah, so they say that.
It's the new mumble rap, but the thing about these drill beats that I don't like, it's just another gimmick. Here we go again. Let's get back to the lyricism and let's get back to being an artist and actually having lyrical content, and that's what you do with the drill beat. So what can we expect from the drill beat that is on Second to None?
A body, a homicide. Call the morgue up because it's a rap, man. That's it. Nah, but honestly, excuse me. What you can expect, it's really what the record is truly, because it wasn't even existing at first. It's really an old. I mean, I don't say this, but it's an old. You know what I'm saying to Pop because you know what I'm saying. I was able to time Pop is younger than me, which is not crazy. I knew way back, but like people were just not finding that out. I knew, but like Pop was younger than me, and Pop was able to do something that a lot of people my age and older can't do, and that's shape New York City.
And I've had a discussion about Pop Smoke many times before, and I said if he really took it very seriously with lyricism, he could have dominated. With lyricism, I'm not talking drill, lyricism.
But even with that, and that's why I did this joint, because at least like I said, I can only speak for myself. In my eye, you know what I'm saying? He took that joint and ran with it in a way that people was trying to do and couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm someone who thought I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Looking at him, I thought I couldn't.
And here's the thing. Would you say that this drill sound is definitely Pop Smoke sound? Was he the one that created this sound?
Nah, that's from the UK.
That's from the UK, but in New York.
Oh, New York, yeah. Well, I think he's the first of like 2 or 3 people.
Okay.
First like 2 or 3 people, of like many people that could really be recognized for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's like
so now you're gonna have all these Pop Smoke wannabes, just like for the mumble rap, we had all these Young Thug and Future wannabes. That's why every artist sounds the same. This is why we have so much disarray in the game today, in my opinion. Because there's all these artists that sound like one.
I mean, of course, I know what you're talking about.
You get what I'm saying?
It goes a lot of different ways too. You know, it goes with the environment. Think about it. A lot of the dudes who are making that sound live a certain way. They live a certain life, and it's all somewhat the same. You know what I'm saying? So if the dude who gets on, who did the same exact thing that you did in terms of like, you know, the life of a gangster, you know, you're not going to turn around and talk about, you know, stuff that you don't know. That's all you know. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes with the territory, you know, where you are, how you came up, how you do this, that, the other. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is not interested in not talking about what they don't know. Like, everyone can't tell that story or break out off that branch, you know what I'm saying? Because even like me, like I said, I can go back to myself, like when I first started in this whole growth thing. First coming out, I couldn't make songs about just anything. Like, it was just me, family, school. Like, I was not writing about anything else outside of those 3 things. Now, I mean, you go to the Loko Warbucks record, I'm talking about everything. Everyone's not only not capable, but not willing to go the extra mile.
Now we can get to this drill beat. I'm curious the first drill beat you hopped on was Come Correct. Was it an adjustment getting onto a drill track for the first time because it is such a different sound from what you usually do?
Adjustment, I wouldn't say it was an adjustment. I would just say it was. I think maybe you know what it is too. I think the way I walked into the situation is what made it easier than it even should have been, because I feel like when I first they was like, "Yo, we gonna do a drill joint," I was like, you know, like I don't do that, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But they was already in the studio waiting for me, right? And Kevin going on my phone.
See, they wanted you for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, you know, those are my guys. Those are my young boys.
And you gave them their ratings. You gave them the good ratings.
That's what we're here for, man. You know, we're here to help everybody out. But they was already waiting. Kev was like, "Yo, Loko, where you at?" I'm like, "Yo, Kev, you acting like you like Leo Cohen right now, blowing up my phone." Like, I'm like, "I'm on my way, brother. Don't worry, I got you, bro." Man. I said, "Don't worry, I'm on the way." He's like, "I know we ready to work." I said, "All right, cool." So they was sitting there, right? And Kevin was bigging them up. Kevin was like, "Come on, I didn't know these at the time." Cause like now they're my young boys. Those are my boys. You feel me? But Kevin was like, "Yo, dot, like bigging them up, right?" So they was doing that. So to me, right? Cause I don't know these people at the moment. I'm like, "Oh, he's talking a lot of stuff about these dudes. Not even like I should be nervous, but like he's just talking a lot, like a lot." So I said, "Yo, Kevin, give me 1 second. I'll be right back." I called Monty, but Monty wasn't there. He was somewhere else on campus.
KB 2.0.
Huh?
KB 2.0.
Say it again?
KB 2.0.
Oh, since I'm dead. But I was like, "Hey, yo," I said, "Yo, pull up real quick." I said, I just want to see something real quick. Just pull up. He's all right. So he came, whatever, right? Kevin's still talking. And these dudes, they're not really saying much to like him, but it's because it's like, they kind of wanted to stop talking too. But it's like, that's their man, so it's whatever. So as he's talking, I'm like, wow, you know, I was gonna give these dudes a cool verse and just walk away. I said, now, just because they man is been like this, I'm about to body these dudes. And I think that's what made it so much easier because that's why I wanted my year too, so we had to laugh about it. Like he was talking all this stuff, and I done mocked the competition like it was nothing. But then I seen like when I started talking to them, I seen like, oh, these are cool dudes. Like these are fun. Like they young. Like they still trying to even just get it. Like I could hold these dudes down and put them on the shows and streaming information and stuff like that. Like these is like I could literally be for them. What dudes wasn't for me just because it wasn't available. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shoot, like yeah, these are young boys.
But remember this. Good deeds don't go unpunished.
What happened?
Good deeds don't go unpunished. Remember that.
Yo, that's like your first word you leaving me.
Good deeds don't go unpunished.
There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like you know, and that's I think that's what made the situation, like I said, just easier. You know, like I thought I was about to walk in there and be struggling and all that. All I needed was Kev to be talking this talk, and I was like, oh yeah, this is all right.
I could tell you the reaction. He came in through the door, and I was sitting in the back room, probably annoyed at someone in there, and he says, "Max, Loko's good." Well, yeah. Why do you think I promote him? I don't promote the rest of these artists that are up here. Please, there's a reason. You know what I mean? So I was just like, he came in there, Loko's good. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I mean, he, like I said, he really put that battery in my back because it's like I was gonna come in cool, like maybe some ABC, just give it away, like a throwaway joint. I just could. I said, oh my gosh, I gotta shut this dude up. Like, yeah. I said, I gotta shut this. But yeah, and like I said, we got for the best. Like I said, those are my. I'm more about. I'm someone who when it comes to shows, I don't play games. You know what I'm saying? I was like. And it was literally, they were supposed to perform with me at Hatfield. And personally, I wasn't even with it. I was like, I don't want to, come on, this is for me. Like, I'm the heck? But shout out to Cece. Cece was like, yo, I think it's a good idea if you do it. I was like,
any publicity, what? Publicity. Any performance is a good performance.
Yeah. I was like, come on. I'm like, let me do my verse, knock it out. Some people like, nah, like, they probably see you as someone who really giving them a chance, like, do that. I was like, you know what, you right. And like I said, like it's those little things that just open your eyes and be like, man, you know what? Let me, show them what's up and like, you know what I'm saying? And I even don't know like big homie stuff, like also I'm your pop. Just like, yo, like if you need anything, let me know, you feel me? Cause like I wanna be what dudes couldn't be for me. You know what I'm saying? Anything I got now, you know what I'm saying? Like even just learn is literally straight internet and watching my favorites. I couldn't tap on nobody. If you be like, I still don't tap on nobody because who want me to tap to? My homies don't make music. It's just me.
Yeah.
The big homies who do it, I don't look up to them dudes. Them dudes not rap, but like I'm better than them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere I want to go, they not even worried about it because they want to hustle and stuff like that. I got bigger aspirations to where it's like I wish somebody would show me that joint, man. Mm-hmm. So that's what that is.
Uh-huh. Now, what made you choose to have 13 tracks on this album? Why 13?
Lucky number 13, that's one. Two, I was sick and tired of recording, so I didn't want to record any more songs. So I said, whatever number I get to that looks good to me is what we going with. I was really aiming for 16. 16 was the real aim. But financial things happened, and not even like nothing crazy. Also, like I got robbed of like $1,000. Like no, literally just I stopped working my part-time job. Uh-huh. I wasn't doing shows, for the reason I said earlier. So that is a source of income that's not there. Corona closed everything down, so I couldn't make money nowhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Between you and me, right? I'm not gonna even say who, but St. John's had some checks for me for shows, like lined up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
But even with what you think like I had a few lined up.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna be the first ever. Well, from what I understand, the first artist, St. John's artist, to be paid to do a show at St. John's University.
Get that money. Get that money.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that's unheard of, bro. They told me that's what I'm saying. I'm only going off of what I heard. You know what I'm saying? That's never happened. And that's not me thinking I'm like P. Diddy and St. John's. That just me saying like, yo, I really put in all this work to where they want me to be the first something. You know what I'm saying? And look at my support system. Like you, Maniac, the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like without these people in place, that's not even possible.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm almost done. I'm not almost done. But you know what I mean? But like without these people, it's impossible. You know what I mean? But that's why it wasn't as many as I wanted.
Yeah, and you have this rule, and you told me many times before that you don't work with the same producer on every track. You like to differentiate it and change it up. And who are some of the producers on this album?
I'm bigging up Maniac, of course. That's not even a question. I've said his name like 8 times in this joint already.
Yeah.
Bigging up Maniac, you know what I'm saying? He's somebody who has sent me maybe 40 beats, you know what I'm saying, both completed and uncompleted. You know what I'm saying? Beats that he loves, he hates, I love. You know what I'm saying? I really don't not like any of the beats. So it's like, you know, I'm a fan of everything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should say maybe not run to record to, you know what I'm saying, but definitely test him read. And you know, like I got stuff from him that I just never really moved on just because of how busy I be writing thousands of other songs, right? But I had a few written for him in the tuck. And I was like, you know, I feel like the one that I'm going to end up using is the one that we work on together. So I went to his spot and we was cooking. And he was like, yo, I'm going to play this melody, you know what I'm saying? He's like, rap on it, da-da-da-da, boom, boom. 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. Have some fire. I just sent it to you. Surprise, happy birthday. I just sent you the joint. You feel me?
Oh, you sent it to me?
You know what I mean? It's the outro track called Rear View. It's a real story being told there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you know, so big up to him. You know, I just felt like with him, I wanted the track to sound a certain way, and that's what we did. So super big up to him. And again, shout out to my man, you know, Grim, you know what I'm saying? Grim is I could sit here and say, you know, my man's real name, you know what I'm saying? That's been my man since third or fourth grade. You know, getting in trouble and the teachers trying to separate. You know, I was the bad one, he was the good one. And the teachers knew that we were both African. So it was like, you know what? Maybe y'all can come together and, you know, make my behavior better. You know what I'm saying? And that didn't help. All it did was give me someone else to get in trouble with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I turned that whole thing around. But, you know, my man's forever, you know what I'm saying? Sparkle to the death, you know what I'm saying? Brother to the death and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, big up to him only because, you know, not even be my brother and all of that, but it's just the fact that, you know, he's someone who said that he was willing and ready to go and grow. You know what I'm saying? This is an enterprise that we got going on. You know, this is a whole label that we got going on. You know, yeah, I'm the star in a sense, you know, because I'm the one that, you know, the biggest following, the one that is like in the forefront more often. But it's like, he's the one who really sits behind and said, you know, I'm gonna find a way where I can make myself useful, and I'm gonna do that. And he did it, you know what I'm saying? He got it done in no time. You know, it's just sad that Corona done, you know, obviously slowed up people probably hearing his stuff or being able to play it live to people. But I mean, it is what it is. So I mean, that's shout out to him. Yeah. If other people there, you'll hear their tags and all of that. You don't know who they are. You might not know who they are. But in terms of who I'm bigging up, Maniac and Grim.
Okay, and shout out to them and what they're doing and what they've done for this album. What are some other types of beats that we can expect on this album besides drill?
I mean, every song is a drill song.
Every song is a drill song? How about a boom bap?
I'm just playing with you, man. Every song is not a drill song. You're gonna be like, oh my goodness!
Loko Smoke, Loko Foreign.
Loko. Oh man, Lokio. Oh man, Max, you're a funny guy. I want you to know that right now.
Yeah.
What was the question?
What are some other types of beats that we can expect to hear off this album besides drill?
Real upbeat, real up tempo, real. You know, this is definitely more fast paced album. Definitely more fast paced. not fast paced to where, you know, it's like a lit thing every song. You know, I'm still giving you unlimited bars from here to Jerusalem. So that's, you know, that's never going to be an issue. But like I said, beats, you know, definitely more fast paced. Some upbeat. Some have, you know, the New York bounce, like not the New York sound, New York bounce. That's more appropriate. The beats have some of that down south swag. Of course, you know, the South runs everything, so it's inevitable to have something that would sound like them in terms of production. I have some really just ride around with your
do you have a
top off.
Do you have a boom bap? You told me to wait till April 3rd. Am I still gonna be waiting?
Yeah, today's only March 30th, my man. Today's only March 30th.
I said one boom bap track I want to hear.
Well, yeah, look, we'll see, man. We'll see. And like I said, if it's not there, you know, like I said, I got 45 other joints that, you know, didn't get to out of there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, it's just, but this joint, like for real, like I said, it's definitely more fast paced. It's definitely more fun. It's definitely more exciting. It's definitely, you know, when it does slow down, you'll see why it slows down. So that'll make sense.
So does this album go in a certain order? Does it tell like a story then, almost?
It tracks 1 and 13 do. 1 and 13 do. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the first one, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna show this to the camera.
Yeah. The first one, the second intro, right?
Yeah.
The reason why it is the way it is because the song is a fight, right? The intro is a fight, and what the fight is me literally fighting my way to the top. It's me fighting my way to number one. And when you listen to the song, you're gonna be like, yo, he sounds like he's like winded in certain parts, or he sounds like he's like groggy, or he sounds. It's because it's supposed to give you that feeling like me literally fighting for it. Because the stuff I'm saying on the intro is, you know, is quite emotional. It's quite like, oh, you know, it puts you in a certain place. You know, it makes you feel a certain way. And you know that's like what the intro is. So like I want people to keep that in mind. Like when they hear it, it's not supposed to sound 100% on point. Like how like say the last intro was. It's supposed to sound like a roller coaster. Like I'm going through. Like I'm really flying until I get to the top. And so literally, the last words I see on the intro are second to none. The power and force I used to say that is me like stamping. I'm here now, and then the album starts. You know what I'm saying? That's when we turn it up. That's when we lit. That's when we barring up. That's when we doing this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? And then the last song, again, produced by Maniac, right? That's,
Rear View.
I call it Rear View because it's a look back. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily my life, you know what I'm saying? But it's a look back. And it's like, you know, you can go through all of this stuff. You can go through the ups and downs. You can go through the roller coaster. You can be lit. You can be all that together. But something sooner or later is going to come up and creep up on you. And it can all be going like that. So you know what I'm saying? The sandwich part of the album is just the great time that we have it. Being second to none. Like I said, I'm not going to force a story down your throat because that's not like, you know what I'm saying? But just like sit with this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 to 12, you know, this is us enjoying being the top of the pinnacle, you know what I'm saying? Track one is us getting it. 2 to 12 is us, we hit it. 4 to 13 is, oh snap, we wasn't paying attention. And now we hit it.
What tracks do you feel are going to get a lot of plays this Friday when it drops? Which ones are going to be the most popular?
Who on the Top for sure, easily. Who on the Top is the drill record. Who on the Top, that's not even a question.
Okay.
Chillin' is Safe is gonna go stupid. I think more people are gonna like ETA than I even believe. And if I could take, I think the hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta go back. Water is gonna go crazy. Water is gonna go crazy because people on my IG have gone crazy for that song. Chillin' is Safe. Who on the Top? Water. Those three, mark my words. Those three. And it's hard for me because I knew Wade's gonna be big. I didn't know Wade's gonna be that big. So I gotta make joints that's gonna top that. I think those three.
Would you say that's your number one hit record?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's your number one hit record, Waze?
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Easily. It's funny because Wade was so big that it made Joker stream more. Because once Joker was like out more, it calmed down. But like, the waves are so high. Like even going into Joker, that people stream Joker just off like the waves like.
I'm gonna go with the answer and assume yes for this one. I'm gonna ask: did you make Joker because of the movie coming out?
I mean, it was out already. Was it out already? Yeah, it was out already. Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly why I made it. Okay. It was a reason why that was along that with the whole movie thing. I don't know what the reason was. No. Oh yeah, I do remember now because it was supposed to be me looked at as the bad guy, right? I haven't seen the movie, so this is just me in my own head.
Have you seen it still or no? Have you seen it yet?
No.
Yeah, don't bother.
You tell me I'm good.
I told you I didn't like it. I thought Joaquin Phoenix had a great performance, but Heath Ledger's still number one.
Yeah, that's fine, but I think Loko Warbucks is number one in my opinion.
Yeah, you're the number one Joker, right?
I'm the number one Joker, man. But no, nah, but yeah, it was to paint me as the bad guy. It was like if you listen to it, I'm always upbeat, positive. That was like it was literally the opposite. It was like negative. It was like a darker side of me. But just because it still sounds lit, it's still a darker. Even though there is, it's like it's darker. Like she's back in the rover. I'll probably choke her. It's like more like oh snap, he's kind of serious right now.
Yeah.
But he's still fun somehow. It's like the Joker. He's serious, but he's kind of fun.
Why so serious?
That was that's the whole thing. If I don't say it, people don't look at it like that. But that's literally what it is. Go to the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's how you tell people. Like even just you be like, I need you on boom. I'm like, bro, I'm telling a whole story and you missing it. Like you see, if I never really sat and told you this, you would have never even thought that.
No, I knew that line.
No, I'm talking about the whole joint.
Oh, the whole song. Okay.
Yeah, like me masking myself as a darker side, but still having fun with it, like the Joker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here doing all of this stuff and just don't. It's just go. It's okay.
Oh man. So how about you tell me where was this cover shot?
It was shot in my neighborhood deli. You know what I'm saying? We got like 8 in the hood. But just one of them that had the best lighting, the best service in terms of letting us even get in there and do what we got to do. The least traffic at that time of the night, because the last thing we wanted was to be taking pictures and someone coming in asking for a great font, so we got to stop shooting and they got to get their drink and mess up the focus of the camera. It would have been the worst. But we did it there. We got a pop and shots so everybody can make that happen. My cousin Natalie is a photographer. She, if anyone ever come out to my shows. They see her. She shoots everything up. The girl in the picture, the model, after that, shout out to her. Between you and me and the listeners, listening now, the original cover was supposed to be half my head was supposed to be braided, and the other half was supposed to be out. But my cousin who does my hair, right, who does my braids, whatever, she had a client at the time. And she couldn't do my hair, so we was like, "Look, you just have to leave everything out." So that's a barbershop.
You were like at the end of I Wish, right?
Oh man, Max, it was nice talking to you.
Oh man,
it's too crazy.
So get into more about the album cover and just what made you choose that shot.
It was a shot I had in my mind. I had a few actually, like I was just thinking about going with, but that one to me, it meant more because just my placement in the picture and all of that, it meant a lot because I wanted it to be one, the setting, you know what I'm saying? The setting, you can tell I'm in, you know, somebody's neighborhood, I'm in somebody's deli. I'm somewhere where I'm comfortable at and somewhere where, you know, obviously there's a lot going on, which is, you know, the hood level. So it's like me being there, that's my territory. Me having a lady with me, that shows like, okay, this is my queen in a sense. Her doing my hair, it's like I'm like she cares enough to even just do that and be there. Like she got so much respect for me that she even doing that. Me just looking at y'all, the way I'm looking on the what I'm sitting on, which is supposed to be like these considered as like my throne. Like me there looking at y'all, it's showing you that I'm the ruler, that this is my joint. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, what you talking about? Like that's me. And us matching it with the orange, you know what I'm saying? That's just showing us, you know, that we can come together to take this thing over. You know, that's second to none, man.
Yeah. How long were you in there for that night?
30 minutes, 35, 40. It was too much laughter because Monty was there too, so it was nothing too serious.
Now, did the clerk there have a problem with you doing this, or nah? He was cool with it.
That's our neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? They're not tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of trying not to be here too long so people get shot if necessary. You know what I'm saying? If they do come back there, you know, don't stop them from getting what they need. You know, I got a free orange Fanta out of it just because it was all in the orange. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You got the throwback jacket on, the starter.
Compliment to you, my man.
Yeah, I hooked you up with it.
Come on now, what are we talking about?
The throwback Buccaneer starter jacket.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny. You know what's really, really funny? I got a low-key little thing, right? And I was supposed to wear their shirt to
Wait, whose shirt?
just somebody. I can't disclose too much right now.
Okay.
But the shirt literally just came in the mail today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't show too much, but it came in the mail today.
Okay.
I'm like, dog, my album was coming out March 27th. It's the 30th. Why is it coming in now? But whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I feel like I said, you know, it's cold out. This jacket is hard. I know I got a good idea with it. So I said, I'm gonna throw this on, my man. I said, I'm gonna pay to my man Mad Max, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even if this album has or doesn't have what he wants, at least he feel like he's a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Come on, man.
I appreciate that. Now, I know you had something big lined up that we could let the listeners know about before the whole coronavirus went down. I mean, we're all affected by this, of course. What were some of the things that you want to tell the audience that you had planned?
I mean, of course, album release party, that was the biggest thing.
Yeah. Was it going to be at the place, sorry to interrupt, was it going to be at the place where you had it last year for Winter Sprinter?
No. We was having it at St. John's.
Okay, yeah.
St. John's funded.
Yeah.
All the orgs gonna come together and make it happen. Everyone, I had YouTubers coming through, I had rappers coming through, I had this and that person coming through. Everybody was gonna come through, you know what I'm saying? It was gonna be lit. First ever album release party on St. John's grounds for St. John's rapper, you know what I'm saying? History being made. You know, that was that. But I mean, it is what it is. We had the Wave video that was supposed to be shot, but you know, obviously people being scared of, you know, getting together because of Rona, understandable, couldn't do that, shut that down. I had like 10, 15 other interviews to do on like city colleges across the city. Couldn't do that. Schools got shut down, couldn't do it. Shows lined up, couldn't do it. I mean, you name it. I had it.
You name it, you had it.
Just couldn't do it.
You had it.
You know what I mean?
April 3rd. Okay, so what made you choose April 3rd specifically? Why didn't you just drop it on the 27th?
When the news originally dropped that our school in particular would be closing until March 27th, a lot of people were telling me, hey, yo, bro, just push it back a week. And we gonna party that April 2nd. We gonna party hard. I said, oh, best believe we gonna do that. And then, you know, of course, you know, it came to fruition that we wasn't coming back no time soon.
No, I still think we're going to come back. They're saying that this coronavirus is going to come back worse in the fall. So See you next year.
Shoot, man.
You know what? This may be for the
I-
better. Because 2020 is done. It's over.
Shoot, not for me. I still got summer.
We're not stepping out into the world in summer. I don't think so.
My head I'm rough as an on. You can't stop my summertime. I'm gonna have me a Mai Tai and Diamond lit.
Oh man. You think the coronavirus is gonna be over by then?
I think like realistically, I think mid-May we are cool. Realistically.
I hope so.
I hate to even say that, but I mean really like it is what it is.
I hope so.
Shoot, I'm praying for that, man.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Who you selling?
April 3rd, it's going down. Now, are you going to go live on Instagram the night you drop it at 12 p.m.?
No. Only because I hate when people do that. Like, let me tell you why. Once I get this thing, like, you feel me? Ooh, pardon me, excuse me. I hate when an artist I like dropping music right at midnight, right?
Yeah.
And the only thing I want to do is listen to the album. And here you go on live while I'm trying to listen to your song. Now I gotta watch you and stop listening to your new stuff. Like, make up your mind. Which one will you do? I hate when people do that.
Yeah, you're right. I'd rather go and listen to the album.
Yeah, then come back like around 1 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Like at least I'm done now. I hate that.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not. That's why I'm like anything I do, 11:59, I'm a ghost. Well, not ghost, but you know, like because I'm sure people will be posting it. Like I'm gonna be posting it over there. But yeah.
How long is the album in terms of time?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Okay.
I have no clue. I'm gonna assume 40 or less. I never put it through like that time thing where like I see.
Were you planning on releasing physical copies for this album?
Sure. I got physical copy money.
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh well, let me tell you. No.
I was wishing for a vinyl because this would look good on vinyl. To be honest.
Maybe. I'm not gonna hold you. I was looking up how to do that stuff. It wasn't really making too much sense. But if I do learn how to do it and it performs well, it can happen. I'm not making no promises, but it can happen.
Yeah, it could definitely happen. So, what else do you want to get out on the show here tonight, Loko? I know we really can't talk sports tonight because of the whole coronavirus shutting down sports, shutting down the world right now. I mean, NFL free agency. I mean, the Jets have done nothing. The Giants have done okay, but there's really nothing to really talk about.
That's it.
James Dolan has the coronavirus.
It's like the best news we had all season.
Oh man.
It's nasty out here.
I could say what I want to say, but people aren't going to like it because they're going to be like, "Oh well, no one deserves it." And
just let it be.
man, you know I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Can't be a superstar in peace.
Okay. Anything else, Loko? Now's your time.
I mean, anything else? Not.
Okay. Hold on a minute. We can get into working with who you usually work with, Gerard. If you want to get into that for working on the track on the album.
Yes. That was another fourth quarter decision. You know, I had like 6 features, right? And for whatever reason, I just kicked them all off. Not like them, like the songs, which I just threw them all away.
Loco Cole.
Nah, not even. But I had this one joint, and it's obviously on the album.
Yeah, and I'm sure this will be better than KOD, but that's another story for another day.
We'll see. We'll see what people say.
Continue.
But I had this one joint, and I'm just like, yo, I could melodize this joint, whatever the word is, put a melody on it, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it could be better with just the right voice. Every time I have that little sentence, I always pick up the phone because I know I'm going to call next.
Yeah.
I say, yo, the ride, let's make it happen. He's like, hey, yo, bro, let's go, Tom, let's go. And, and we made it happen. So, shout out to him. Another one we don't miss. So.
Mm-hmm. And this is a question that, we can cap it off and something that you can work towards in the future. in terms of features, who are 3 artists that you have in mind that are big and in the city that you want to have on a track of yours?
In the city?
Yeah.
On a track, Dave, Fabi.
Great choice.
In the city, Dave, Fabi. It's tough because Pop gone, so I don't even know who I'd be third, to be honest with you. Maybe Sleepy Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
I like his style a lot.
So there's your top 3, and we could maybe expect that in the future.
What?
To have features from them.
Oh, hey, let's see. You know what I'm saying? Well, my biggest regret is not because like I listened to Sleepy at the time. I wasn't like really big on it. Had I known, I would have talked to him and his management when I met him, at St. John's.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wasn't like huge on him. I just listened to him casually. But now I do regret it because I could have not easily, but I could have easily worked something out to get something popping over there.
Yeah. So, Loko, now's your time. What else you got to say tonight?
Yeah, let me wrap up quick because my mother don't want to have prayers outside. And you feel me? I'm trying to be with my people, but you know what I'm saying? 7 to 9, April 3rd. I got all week. I'm rolling stuff out. Tomorrow, I'm officially announcing my merch. Wednesday, I got 10 questions with Loko Warbucks coming out on YouTube. Just to get some stuff about the album a little more that maybe I didn't cover on the gram. Maybe that
okay. Is that what was shown on your Instagram? Is that what was on your Instagram story? Yeah,
that was on Instagram story. That's Wednesday. Thursday we doing, Instagram live, WHAU, myself and whoever else gonna jump on the live to solve that talk. And we all know what Friday is, man. Album time.
Album time.
That's it.
Album time.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to sign off just yet. I mean, I'm about to, like, literally any second now. But, Max, I don't know how the show's about to end, once I hang up. But, I surprised you with some joints in the email, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you want to send the people over right, it's up to you.
I got water loaded up already.
Oh, hey, man, look, it's lit. It's lit.
Yeah. People have only heard a clip of that on Instagram, so we can get that one playing.
For real, man. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Loko, tell them where they can follow you at on Instagram and Twitter. It's no longer New Black Soul, everyone.
We changed up, man. Everywhere at Loko Warbucks, man. LOKO Warbucks everywhere. Shout out DJ Tony Tone.
Shout out to Tony Tone, man. So, is that it?
That's it, man. I gotta get up out of here.
All right, Loko, I want you to take care. We'll be closing out here. Thank you for calling into the show. I know we usually do this in person. We see each other every day at the station, but, things are awkward now, but gotta get used to it.
I'm about to hashtag it's nasty out here.
It's nasty.
Next, man. Look, you already know, man. Appreciate it, man. Love always. You already know.
No doubt.
I'm gonna send you everything soon because now I'm not as lazy as I once was. As you can see, I put some joints in your email.
All right, yeah, and I appreciate that, and we'll get that playing on here and other shows. I might go live on Instagram with DJ on one night, maybe if I feel up to it and I don't have class work and just trying to get through this whole coronavirus thing. Maybe I'll do that and shout you out. You know what I mean?
Okay, man. Look, man, I'm holla at you, man. You know what I mean? Thank you again.
Yeah, you already know. And April 3rd's the day. Everyone save the date. Second to none. April 3rd.
Let's go. Talk that talk, man. Come on.
That's it. There's nothing else to say. You gotta go get the album, Loko Warbucks.
That's it, man. Look, man. Let me finally leave out of here. Press X or something like that, man. I'm gonna holla at you, good people. You feel me?
Yes. Get to it.
Let's go.
What's his name?
Oh boy.
Thanks Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Loko Warbucks' new album drops this Friday, second to none on all platforms. Make sure you go get it. Follow Loko Warbucks on Instagram and Twitter.
West,
at Loko
how much you
Warbucks.
wanna bet what's on the net? Diamond.
Stay tuned Wednesday night.
Never been
9
lacking
p.m.
on
new
these
show.
vets.
Sports
Real.
Hip Hop with DJ Mad
Flex.
Max.
I'm in the gym and I'm
Follow
doing
me
my
on Instagram and
set.
Twitter at The Real Max.
Sign it.
TheReelMax.
Off to the bank, that's where I'm going next.
Good night,
Off to the
everyone.
bank,
Stay
that's where
safe.
I'm going next. Keep me away from my ex. Phone always ringing, they call to collect. Never show me no respect. When I start banging the line, they on my body like I did a crime. Ain't doing no federal time. Nothing you do is exclusive. Wishing for face like you Boosie. I ain't dealing with the cappers. Strolling around like they rappers, not talking to new. War 3, faking truth. They gon' be shaking in boots. Me, I stand tall as a general. Splitting your team, now you sitting in sectionals. In your captain, you professional. Couldn't save you with the medical. So, water, west. How much you wanna bet what's on the net? Diamond, test. Never been lacking, no need for a vest. Really, flex. I'm in the gym and I'm doing my sets. Signing, checks. Off to the bank, that's where I'm going next. Who is the king of the jacks? I'm from the town where they shoot at the rep. If we cross paths, then we going in the set. You hiding in private, but I'm in the jet. She give me a pillow to rest. All of the talking, what not to say less. They lower their tone, they still getting hit. So pray for their mom, they giving the stress. The paper I gotta caress. Without it, how you gon' see me looking fresh? I treat you to dinner, the label is paying. The money is dirty, it's making a mess. But keep it right under your dress. Maybe some K's and that M coming next. You know I ain't gotta obsess. I live with the money, I'm who you address. Water, west. How much you wanna bet what's on the net? Diamond, test. Never been lacking, no need for a vest. Really, flex. I'm in the gym and I'm doing my sets. Signing, checks. Off to the bank, that's where I'm going next. Water, west. How much you wanna bet what's on the net? Diamond, test. Never been lacking, no need for a vest. Really, flex. I'm in the gym and I'm doing my sets. Signing, checks. Off to the bank, that's where I'm going next.